Choiseul Oswea. Bienvenue. Maman Choiseul Saltibus. Moi content pour les autres sortis dehors en nombre autres. Moi content ça. My people, St.Lucia is in trouble. A conspire you, but let not your hearts be troubled. Most people know that I'm a very passionate person. I'm very passionate about my community and my country. As a Choiseulian, I have seen my community go through many transformations that I'm proud of. But equally, I have seen the regression of the strides made by the previous UWP administration. However, as a St. Lucian, I cannot continue to stand by and say nothing about the rapid destruction of the land I love. My people, St. Lucia is in trouble. In my entire life, I have never seen a government that is so uncaring and oblivious to the plight of its people. Never. I remember the everyday mantra of putting people first. But now, it's putting people worse. Ask any St. Lucian you meet, has your life changed for the better since the Labour Party came into office? And every single one of them will tell you, no. Even the supporters of the Labour Party will tell you, well, you know, they're trying, things are hard everywhere, but they are not proud to tell you that they supported the St. Lucia Labour Party. You're hot. This is rather unfortunate, my people, because it's only 2 years and so many people are having buyer's remorse. So today, I am speaking out for the single mothers who no longer matter to the SLP. The single mothers who are afraid that if they speak out, they will be victimized. They won't get to work step or the elderly care program. The single mothers who are unemployed and don't know where the next meal is coming from to feed their children. The single mothers who now have to pay more for bread, more for bus fare, more for cooking gas, and now more for kerosene. The single mothers who now have to pay an additional 2.5% tax on goods and services in this country. Ek mwen tan boss al ka chante, masi ka fe moun plewe, pli mwen achete, pli mwen plewe. Mwen vle al correct sa. Se le baki ka fe moun plewe. Paske masi pate mette 2.5% tax dans les autres. Labour Party ya ki mette 2.5%, so se Labour ka fe moun plewe. I know they voted to be put first, but now they are all worse. Why would a woman sit in cabinet and allow her government to burden the lives of other women? Do they not have a conscience? Do they not care about the cries of the people? Only a wicked and uncaring government will continue to pile taxes upon taxes on the poor people to facilitate their lavish lifestyles. You see them every day, traveling all over the place, creating jobs for their families, their friends, and others at the hierarchy of the Labour Party. I don't see you, the single mothers, getting any sustainable jobs. I don't see your children getting positions or even scholarships. I don't see your husbands and your boyfriends being employed. It's all about them. It was never about you. Do you see them fighting to save your jobs? But they are fighting to save the job of a gentleman who has numerous allegations of sexual misconduct against him. not one or two allegations, you know. It's 6. 6. How many more women have to come out for the Prime Minister to act? 7? 8? How many? I'm sure many of you have seen or heard of the Me Too movement, or even the last case in Britain about the allegations leveled against a famous actor about 13 years ago when he was working for the BBC. What did the government do? They did the responsible thing. They called for an immediate investigation into the allegations to find out if there is any truth to it. Why can't our Prime Minister and his cabinet do the same thing? Instead, they are fighting day and night to sweep this under the carpet. I stand here today to say no. I am a woman. I am a mother. I am an aunt. And I call for the government to do what is right. Call for an investigation into this matter. If they could do it for impacts, they can do it for those women who still have to go to work every day and look this man in the face and report to him. That is not right and can never be right. My St. Lucian family, today is the day that we all should stand up and say, it is enough. We cannot allow this government to treat us with such scant disregard. We cannot and should not be afraid to speak out because of the potential backlash from government ministers. We cannot continue to live in fear. We are living in fear in this country. Fear of victimization, fear of survival, and fear from the criminals. How am I supposed to feel safe as a woman in this country when my government is doing nothing to protect me? Instead, the government is condoning criminal behavior. Do you remember the first thing they did when they came into office? They decriminalized the behavior of their supporters who broke the law. These people deliberately and willfully broke the law, and the Labour Party pardoned them. Why? Because they aided them in their victory? And today, there is a possibility that the state will have to pay the likes of Christopher Hunt hundreds of thousands of dollars for breaking the law. That is money that could have gone towards the feeding programs. That is money that could have continued to subsidize the price of flour so that the price of bread would not go up. Imagine pay. Basic needs. Pay. Zoka increase. We pay. Our an uncaring government. But that is not the priority of this government. They have told you that their priority is protecting the victory. So my people, can't you see that this country is in trouble? Yes, we are in trouble. When a government can say to you that there is nothing they can do to reduce the cost of living, but go to Parliament and put an additional tax on your backs of 2.5%, we are in trouble. When a government, after 2 years, cannot create sustainable employment for the young people of this country, but continue to ride on the coattails of the Alan Shastner initiatives, we are in trouble. When a prime minister who said he was most ready because he had been in waiting for over 20 years and can tell you that he did not understand the impact of tourism on the economy, we are in trouble. When a so-called junior minister in the Prime Minister's office can be on a television station every Thursday night threatening every citizen of this country because they choose to speak out against the madness happening in this country, we are in trouble. When a television station can allow talk show hosts to threaten violence and to beat up people who voice their opinions on social media, and the government can endorse those statements, we are in trouble. When a government can promise you universal health care, but turn around and provide basic support to approximately 2,000 pregnant women and call that universal health care, we are in trouble. When the elderly cannot access basic medical care, but have to wait till they are 80 years, but still cannot get medication readily available, we are in trouble. All these things and more, and I can go on for the rest of the evening, and I am sure you can come up with many more issues. St. Lucia, we are in trouble. We need Operation Rescue St. Lucia with the United Workers' Party. My fellow St. Lucians, I know many of you have acknowledged your mistake in electing the Labour Party. I know many of you are feeling the squeeze. I know that things are hard in this country and you can barely survive. But I say to you, hang on. Help is on the way. The United Workers' Party is putting a team of men and women together who will rescue St. Lucia and bring back stability, jobs, quality education, and affordable health care to this country. We will build what has been broken, and we will ensure that we never make that mistake of ever allowing another Labour Party administration to rule this country ever again. I thank you.